Hey guys, I am blind, but I wanted to do a... Sorry if you hear my dogs barking. My neighbor's got a new dog, and now my dog, they have two dogs now. The first dog never barked, so my dog never barked. But then they got a second dog that's always barking, and that dog gets both of the dogs barking. I'm like, oh, that's great. You guys are having a barky trio at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's always fun. Appreciate it. What are you even barking at? But anyway, I wanted to have like a... This is going to be very, I want to say heated. A video, I think 99% of my videos are for open-minded people, but this is a heavily opinionated video on people who have opinions. And I'm sorry that I'm blind right now. I broke my glasses. I'm going to the eye doctor tomorrow. I think I said that I was going to go a couple days ago when I posted my last video, but I didn't. So let's hope I go tomorrow. If not, just gotta deal with it, guys. Just gotta deal with it. Anyway, I don't know where this video is going. I just know what I had to tell you guys and the thoughts that I have in my head. So, a little forewarning. This does mention LGBT. It does mention me. That's part of the LGBT community. This isn't necessarily about LGBT, but the topic was brought up, and it brought up the ideas that I have. So just roll along with me. So my friend posted something on Facebook. It was a video of a FTM revealing, unbandaging, showing his, scars and everything. And their comment was something, why would someone do this to themselves? And I wasn't sure if they were being negative or if they just didn't know what the heck the surgery was for. So I did do a little bit of research on said individual, went to their Instagram because they had it linked in the video, and found a picture of them before and after. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm right on this. So I did some wiki search and I pulled up, and I was like, this is what this is called. And it's basically when a female decides to have top surgery done to look more masculine. And we had a little bit of a, I wouldn't say debate, it was more of a, I described what it was, she said, yeah, okay, I get it, I just don't agree with it, and then I came back with, just my personal opinion, which I think a lot of transgender and LGBT people are going to be super mad at me because people do not know how to listen to people and take words in context. So, I'm gender fluid, okay? And I never really agreed with, I guess like gender dysphoria for me was really, really bad before I knew what being gender fluid was. Like, I always remember saying, oh, I'm a boy in the body of a girl, but I like boys, so I'm a gay guy in the body of a girl, but sometimes I like girls. What the heck even am I? It was just, so, it was never a thing of, oh, I need to get a sex change. It never was a thought that crossed my mind. And it never will be a thought that crosses my mind because I can say this now, but I know there was certainly a point in my life when I don't necessarily remember at this point in time if my self-harming, like I have a lot of scars on my hips and my chest area. I think I've told you guys this before. And I don't know if it was, I'm pretty sure, at the time that I did this, I was kind of like coming into my late puberty. So I was starting to get hips and nice thighs, and that's all the boys focused on, and it really pissed me off. So I would, give them something to look at. And I think that was my mentality with my chest, even though they couldn't technically see that. It was more of a, I don't have anything, but I'll give you something to see. It was very strong hatred for my femininity, not their lack of. And I always thought it was the lack of, but more often than not, I will, hate my curves or hate my, to which my fiance will always have to be like, no, you're beautiful, and I'm just like, okay, I guess, whatever. I'm really lucky to also be engaged to someone who is also gender fluid, so they understand the struggle. But my point is, I never thought, okay, I have to have this to be a boy, or I have to have bigger boobs to be a girl. I would always, at some point in my life, I guess towards like 10th grade and on, it was a thing of I would look in the mirror and be comfortable enough to go, I'm a girl or I'm a boy, this is my body. And I think the whole thought came to mind because I found a new YouTuber today who is FTM, MTF, male to female. And she was discussing how she's getting her top done and everything. She's getting everything done in like the next week, and everyone keeps messaging her on Twitter and everything going, are you going to be happy to be a girl? And her reply was, I'm already a girl. Whether I have boy parts or not, I am a girl. This is my body. This is not a fact of I'm a girl in the body of a boy. I am a girl. This is my female body. And I really, really, really like that concept. And sometimes I debate whether gender dysphoria is stronger for people who are trans versus people who are gender fluid. The way I always see it is that people who are trans are on one side of the fence, and then they do what they have to do, or whatever they want to do, or need to do, to get to the other side of the fence. But when you're gender fluid, you're sitting there right in the middle, and you're just like, what do I do? I put on a dress, I don't look feminine enough, or I put on like skinny jeans and a band t-shirt and I got hips and I don't want to deal with them, and that's just my personal struggle. But it took a lot for me to be like, no matter what I'm wearing, like sometimes majority of the time I'm male, even when I'm wearing a dress, like just because I'm in a dress. And I know that contradicts my statement of whenever I want to feel like a girl, I put on a dress. I kind of tried to follow society's standards of girls wear dresses and boys wear like this, but it didn't fit me. So I kind of not necessarily disagree with transgender people on the fact that I have a lot of trans friends who are kind of transitioning and changing their names, cutting their hair, or, wearing boy clothes, and I'm just like, that doesn't change who you are. You could still, to me the whole gender binary thing is BS. Girls can wear whatever the hell they want, boys can wear whatever the hell they want. So the whole concept of, I need to get breasts to be a woman, or I need to get to be a man, you're already a man, even if you don't have that. You're still a woman, even if you don't have that. And it always messed me up hearing a lot of my transgender friends say, it doesn't matter that I have boobs and I'm still a boy, and then spend all this money to get their, And I can understand gender dysphoria. I can understand them looking in the mirror and hating that part of them, because that's something I still deal with. Even though I'm confident enough on most days, there are still those times when I do. And I can't imagine how free it is to be able to look in the mirror after having all that done and go, my body matches how I feel on the inside. That's got to be really liberating. But where I stand is, for the most part, I feel like the reason why people transition fully is because society pressures them into thinking that they need breasts and all that to be a woman. Now, again, don't take my words out of context and go, oh my god, she said I need to have breasts to be a woman. No, I'm saying I feel like society pressures transgender people to have the workings added on to be what they already are. So I kind of explained that to her, my friend, and me and her just had a nice little friendly thing about, okay, well, I don't believe in it. And that was the end of it. We didn't fight. Which brought me to this wonderful conclusion of, holy crap, adults can talk about something and not argue and go at each other's throats with, oh, you're wrong and I'm right and that's sick and da-da-da-da-da. So I was thinking, why can't adults do that normally? I've gotten in quite a few arguments unintentionally with people. Sometimes I'll see somebody, make a comment about somebody in the political world, and I'm just like, I don't agree with that. I'm not going to comment. And that's what everyone should do. When you see somebody post a video or make a comment or a tweet saying something you don't agree with, just leave it alone. Nobody benefits from you going down their throat. You don't benefit. You look like a jackass. That is my point. Like, I am here to inspire conversation and education. And I do believe everyone has their opinion. But an opinion is a lot different than just attacking someone with your words. If you have an opinion, you say, I understand where you're coming from. Or even if you don't, go, hey, my opinions differ from yours. Can you explain to me your opinions? These are mine. Not, you're wrong, these are my opinions. Everything else is invalid. This is how I was raised. There's no, in my mind, there's no right or wrong opinions on things. Everyone has their own opinion. They were raised differently. They were, had these different life experiences. Certainly, it's true with transgender people versus, like, cisgender people. Like, they don't know what it's like having gender dysphoria. So they can't say, oh, that's wrong, you're doing this. That's their opinion. That is their opinion. I'm not invalidating anybody's opinion. Like, just because I don't really, like, it's not something that I would do. It doesn't mean I think that if someone does it, it's wrong. Just like if you're, a Hillary supporter or a Trump supporter, whoever you support. I made one comment on Facebook yesterday talking about somebody give me a non-biased statement, pros and cons of both of them. And then I kind of let off on this, like, little mini rant about my emotions about one certain candidate. And then I went back and read it, and I'm like, well, that sounds kind of one-sided, dang it. And then somebody caught me on that, and they wanted to argue with me about, oh, well, you're a hypocrite because look at what you said. And my words were very heated. They were very strong. But it certainly made it come off to think that I was favored one side more than the other when it was more or less an equal disagreement on both ends. So instead of this person being, oh, I love that person that you're so obviously hating on, let me just leave it alone, or just say, I understand you have a different opinion from me. No, they go, I'm going to insult you and belittle you because your opinions aren't the same as mine. And I'm just like, oh God, I don't want to argue with this person. I will always be the one, my main goal will always be to educate someone on my opinion. If you're asking for it. Again, I'm not one of those people who are like, hey, you said something, you're not asking for my opinion on your opinion, but here is my opinion, invalidating yours. If someone asks for your opinion, or you can let them know your opinion in a non-pushy way, then go for it. But don't insert your opinions in a way that seems like, fuck your opinion, mine's better, shut up and listen to me. I'm ignoring everything you just said. So, I don't know. My point is, people have different opinions, and I really, really appreciate said person. Not the one I got in the whole candidate debate about, but the person I talked about this FTM person with, because especially with LGBT or like with politics or religion, you'll have people that'll jump down your throat and insult you and your whole family and threaten to kill you just because you don't agree with them. But this person was just like, thank you for educating me. Have a nice day. And I was just like, holy crap, this... Not only I won't even say anything, but I was kind of taken back by their remark. And I was like, instead of insulting them, let me educate them, because maybe they don't understand. So, just a word to the wise. Try to educate people on things, but don't force your opinion on them. I know it's very hard to understand when your opinion is needed or wanted. Then I do encourage conversation with you guys. I do encourage mental growth, learning from each other, and taking something from a conversation and making it meaningful instead of making it a flame war. It is very hard to know when someone says something and you can go, insert my opinion here. It certainly helps if you make it an open-ending thing instead of, stop right there, here's my opinion, fuck you. If you make it an open-ending thing, like, I don't know, an example. Like, if someone says, very simple and stupid, I think dragons are cooler than unicorns, but you think unicorns are cooler. You don't go, fuck you, dude. Dragons suck. Unicorns are better. You know, you go, unicorns are cool too, bro. Like, they have horns on their head, and they're horses, and they're magic, and they can do stuff. And dragons are cool too, I guess. I mean, maybe, but like unicorns. And then they come back with, yeah, unicorns are cool too, but dragons are still my favorite. You guys, I probably lost you. I was trying to think of a metaphor or something, but my brain was like, nah, I can't do that. Can't do that. So, just, I don't know. Dragons. This is an old-ass toy. I'm dropping curse words like they are going out of style. I do apologize. But anyway, that's my healthy debate for today. I don't know. This channel is going to turn into like some debate channel, and I don't want that. But that's just my thought of the day. You guys can leave me your opinions down below. Not necessarily flaming LGBT, but just let me know about anything that you want to educate people on in the comments down below or something. I don't know. Your opinions on my video. And then other people can comment on your video, and then they can be like, yes, I understand where you're coming from, or I don't understand where you're coming from. Please tell me. Tell me more. Tell me more. Why do you think dragons are better than unicorns? And then you guys have a nice educational conversation. You don't go flame warring each other, and you make friends, or you just go your separate ways. You still think unicorns are better than dragons. They still think dragons are better than unicorns. At the end of the day, everyone's all good. You take something from every, like, I don't know, what's a non-aggressive word for confrontation? Take something from every insert word here that my brain can't think of. Someone's in the hallway. That face I made, I can't see it, but I'm pretty sure it was very intriguing. But, I gotta go. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I still have to go post that other video on my Ravens World page that I haven't posted. But I'll go do that now, so. Bye, guys.